sila yung art card na ginagawa ko yung panalo yung mga
I follow you, no.
Go ahead.
No na. Para pa itong talaga
There's a sigh of relief, you know. We worked on the show for good, you know, I guess 8 months you can say, since we had the StoryCon in January, and yeah, literally become a family. So, syempre may sipangs din. Last night, we didn't want to go. But you know, all things come to an end, and we're just really happy because you know we all gave it our best. So, yeah, tapos na yung taping. So we already taped for the last episode yesterday. I mean, the remnants and everything. But yeah, it's a canned show. So wala nang revision, no nothing. You know, as we enter a new chapter, buo na yung structure. Matagal pa. Yeah, we're just halfway through. So there are a lot of new developments, even new characters, and a lot of new conflicts, of course. Yeah.
With this new, parang bigyan mo naman kami ng teaser sa ano mangyayari.
Of course, I mean, you know, if you're watching the first part, you know, the audience already knew that Moises is my son, and it's just us na hindi pa nakakalam. So there's gonna be an exposition for sure, and with Mylene's character, my family, magkakaroon ng changing of guards at magkakaroon ng mas malalang problema between, you know, Malonzo family and the Sagrados. And even the conflict of Nadia Osang with Joko, napaka-complex din in such a way na ang hirap niyang bitawan kasi grabe rin yung pinagdaanan ng family nila. And of course, we see Aiko and her family. You know, we're entering a chapter when we're trying to be there for our kids. I mean, me, Elazar, John Arcilia, and Aiko. So we're coming together just to really save the family and save our kids from becoming, you know, the bad people that the society suggests, or you know, society would like make them do. So you know, we try to be there for them as parents. So yun yung entry point namin sa new chapter.
Ito ba yung
I would say it was Malyari last year because I would do 3 characters in a day and 3 timelines.
Pero in terms of emotion,
I always go to the extreme when I'm doing something. I never, siguro sa rom-com, mga walk in the park. Pero roles like this, even Gumburza, I had a hard time memorizing the Spanish script. So in every role that I take on, I always get nervous, and I always bring it to an uncharted territory. So there's always new experiences and new discoveries, you know, upon myself. But yeah, you can say that to date. I've had so many different, diverse roles, so it just doesn't keep getting better. It keeps becoming more challenging, I would say.
Papa P, sabi mo last time na parang hindi ka nagagawa na.
So I know, right?
With a good ratings ng Pamilya Sagrado and a good viewership, masasabi mo ba ngayon na baka magtuloy-tuloy ka ulit sa paggawa?
Not even might. No, I'm already committed. I already told ABS, Sir Carlo, and Dreamscape to, you know, think of a concept for the next one. I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed doing Sagrado. Hindi ako napagod as opposed to how it was before, because we have a system now that we follow. So it's easier to kind of have a turnaround. Hindi ka puyat kahit segue ka. You have a good 10 hours window every night para sa well-being mo. So pwede na ako ulit mag-series, you know. I can just interchange, you know, series movie.
Papa P, pwede mo bang may kwento sa amin? Kayo ba titingin din kayo ng ratings? And,
yeah.
And kung oo, yung sagot mo, ano yung na-feel mo ng mga first months nung pag-air ng Pamilya Sagrado? Tapos yung nagiging result ngayon na talagang tumaas na siya, na pinapanood na siya ng mga tao?
First of all, we don't do work for the ratings. I mean, ano na yan, aftermath na yan eh, di ba? So yung ginawa mo, yung output mo, yun na yun eh. So you're already at the mercy of your viewers. It's a reward if it gets accepted, it's a reward if it gets good ratings, but to me, bottom line is, as long as I did my job, then I can safely say na, you know, I gave it all. So ratings or no ratings, I'm not as affected, but of course it's yun naman yung motivation ng producer mo eh. So to get good ratings, so at least pag nangyayari yun, you know, you get to sign and say na salamat naman.
Then, pwede mo malaman, Papa P, sino sa mga naka-eksena mo yung parang nina-challenge ka talaga sa pamilya sa
Itong dalawa. Kasi anak ko sila dito eh. You know, I never had naman big confrontations with my son, Inigo. Katulad nung pinagdaanan namin. And pag sinabi mo kasing soap, talagang, you know, the more extreme it is, the more hard it's gonna be to do. So, ang dami namin pinagdaanan bilang mag-ama, tapos ngayon yung sa amin nalaman namin na mag-ama pala kami. Ang hirap kasi talagang you have to immerse yourself and be the character. And coming from being so bad to having that redemption of having a conscience, iba rin yun. So I really brought him to that dark side of a person's psyche before he realizes, you know, the good things in life and the good person that he could be. So, lahat kasi hindi pwedeng petics eh, hindi pwedeng okay na. So, pag nakita mo yung co-actor mo na nagbigay, magbibigay ka rin talaga. So, I think that's the gem of the show. So, lahat naman, you know, binigay yung more than what we could give.
Kaya ba, Papa P, si Miss Mylene tumilapon sa sampal mo?
Yung tumulong talaga sa penthouse yung sampal.
Yung sa malapit na matapos, yung nakita niyo sa ano, yung kasi nga siya yung nagpapatay kay Bella, di ba? I almost threw her off dun sa libingan. But she pushed me and I was off balance. Ako yung natumba. So ganun ka-intense kanina yung sa trailer pag ganun sabi ko parang makakrush ko na yung ulo niya eh. Kasi talagang you know, before scene I would tell her, sabi ko, May, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take this here. What do you call this? Heads up lang para hindi ka ma-off. So pag nandun na and then you become the character and you do it, wala ka ng control eh. Sabi nga niya, may mga moments na sumasakit yung leeg mo pag sobrang lakas nung sampal eh. Yeah.
Question, nabanggit mo kanina you're still a student of your craft. So while doing Pamilya Sagrado, ano yung mga natutunan mo about yourself?
That I could be more sensitive in terms of trusting myself and the way I can be as a person. I can be more open to, you know, knowing and feeling things na hindi ko naman na-experience before. So at my age, at this point of my life and my career, I realized that there's still a lot of things I can know about myself. I can like take out or channel for my character. So that's why I'd rather be a student, because that only means that I'm open to more things that I can know about myself, not necessarily the things I've learned. Kasi nga, magkakaroon ka ng template eh. So I'm always a canvas whenever I do something.
Okay, tapos natanong ko rin ko kanina kay you said na intense yung Malyari, tapos intense din ko sa Pamilya Sagrado. Paano ka naghuhugas or nagbabanlaw ng character before you go home?
I work every day. I pray. I make sure to pray. Because dadalhin mo yung character, dadalhin mo yung bigat. So I pray as soon as I get to the car. If it's not too late, I shower, and then I pray before I sleep because I work the next day. The way I shake off, you know, I don't have time for in-betweens because I either, you know, work as an actor, and then next day I'm a singer, and then next day I'm a mascot, and then the next day I'm touring. So there's no breathing time. Siguro sa plane lang pag umalis ako, but wala yan eh. It's all in a day job. I mean, you know, kung naman yung role mo, just don't bring it home with you. I mean, just know your real self. I think that's my saving grace because I know myself better than the characters I portray.
Si Memo kanina, may Adelaide, 10 hours na.
Turn around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how beneficial sa
Oh, not just for me, but for everyone. I mean, not just the actors, but also production, the crew. Because you get to go home to your family and have time, at home. So hindi kilala ng mga bata yung magulang. So there's a good balance of living, and for your mental health. So mas systematic, mas nakakaroon ka ng proper scheduling, and you can do more things.
Pero as an actor, paano yun mas napapaganda yung craft mo?
And you have more preparation. Kasi nga, like ito, the best thing about the show, we hardly had any revision. What was sent to us from day one, script-wise, until the last script, we never changed anything. So we had good time to prepare for our roles and to really track it. Kasi of course we were working with multi-scripts, at the time, like probably 3-6 weeks worth, just to be able to compress and maximize your locations. So you have to know your character. So ganun yan, yung journey yan, babalik-balikan mo, pupunta mo yun dito. So kailangan talaga focus ka and you know your character, you know what you're doing. Otherwise, makikita ng audience and you won't feel happy about your work.
Papa P, tatanong ko lang, saan po siya sinut yung Pamilya Sagrado?
Baguio.
Sa Baguio.
Yeah.
Yun din po ba yung kay, sino to? Si Apo Wangkol?
Sa Buscalan.
Dun
Sa Buscalan. I was coming from Sagada. I went through Buscalan before I went to Baguio. So yeah, mga 3 to 5 hours. Lapit lang.
Pwede mo po makwento yung naging encounter mo sa kanya? Kasi naging viral po yun yung biglang...
Kasi itong driver ko, loko-loko eh. Sabi niya, hipuin mo. So hinipo naman. May mga video, di ba? So hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko. Wala lang, it's all for fun. I mean, she's an icon. She's a cultural icon. Come on. She can do whatever. But it was a fun experience because talagang lahat na pumupunta, mga Pinoy films, mga coming from the States. So it's nice to have someone like that na talagang sinusundan natin. And she's a living legend.
Pero all good naman po, wala naman po.
Walang negative. Sarap nga eh. Sarap nga. Hindi yung hipo, yung experience ng pag-hike. Mali. Yung experience sa pag-hike and seeing yung new generation mga ng babatok, nagkakaroon ng sense of community and at the same time may livelihood yung mga tao, di ba? So
And Papa P, comment mo na lang kasi sa TikTok, nababasa ko yung, kasi nagkaroon kayo ng sign ni Bella Padilla. And maganda daw yung chemistry niyo.
Nina ni Bella. Yeah. We've been hanging out a lot. We're working on a concept together, and Dreamscape is thinking of a concept for us. Hopefully, it pans out well. And yeah, when we saw that love story angle, and then we were chatting. That night, I think we met right away, and the next day she already had the concept, and then I said yes to it. So she's working on the script. So yeah, I guess you're gonna see us again. Yeah. Uy, si Cox, wow, I was a fan, the whole day. I was watching him, observing him, how he was doing his thing, because that's something I cannot do, directing and act in my show at the same time. Pero grabe yung intensity ni Coco, grabe yung commitment niya. He read the script before he came. He was on the set kahit wala siyang tulog. Nag-overtime kami. Yung pagmamahal niya sa craft, yung pagmamahal niya sa trabaho, nakaka-impress. Kasi he's not doing it to impress people, but to contribute to the betterment of the show. Kumbaga hindi niya kailangan gawin, pero sabi niya, kailangan niya ba stunt director, so he presented himself. So, re-respetuhin mo talaga. I guess that's why he's there. That's why he's the primetime king. That's why he's Coco Martin. Ano siya eh, mahal niya yung industriya, mahal niya yung trabaho, kaya nakakatuwa because, hindi ka ma-intimidate sa kanya, matutuwa ka pa kasi ang dami niyang mga contribution na, okay, ganito, collaborative, and at the same time, alam mo talagang very passionate siya sa ginagawa niya. I was so impressed.
in Shakespeare? Because again, I guess one from not as comfortable.
Itong dalawa. Gray and I had the same handler when I was still with Star Magic. I saw him kind of grow with his work. But it's the first time I worked with him. So nakita ko naman yung commitment niya. Nag-acting school siya and everything. And what he gave dito sa show na to, talagang masasabi mo, nag-aral nga. Di ba? And yung commitment niya sa craft niya nandun. And that's kind of taking places. With Kyle, I've worked with him for a movie that's not shown yet, The Ride. So we're with the same management, Cornerstone. I see so much of myself in him because alam niya yung gusto niya, alam niya yung kaya niyang gawin, and he's not scared to, take on the challenge. Kaya, I'm just here to support them, to also give them, not naman necessarily tips, but to show them how it's done and learn from it and be better, Thank you.
Papa P, last na lang, since nakatrabaho niyo na si Coco dito sa Pamilya Sagrado, if you be given a chance to work with him in a movie or a series, papayag ka?
Before, pag nagkakasama kami ni Cox sa mga events, nagyan sinasabi sa akin, gawa tayong pelikula, Kuya Peach, gawa tayong pelikula, ang dami kong concept, di sana, alam mo, malipot ang utak ni Cox. And it's inevitable, it's gonna happen. The right time, right project, and just the right story. And I'm sure it will happen. I mean, would have thought I'd be working with Big Soto, diba? Now, so I'm like, I guess in this business, napakaliit ng mundo para i-limit natin yung sarili natin. And I'm just really excited to work with Cox for anything. Thank you.
Papa, pero pwedeng pa
Wait lang. Pag lumaki kami.
Wait, last na lang.